Generals, gentlemen.
Oh, this is Korean! There's Korean people being Korean!
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh, I'm scared!
Don't worry, I'm happy.
Hyun.
This isn't the team though.
Alright, so we have this is...
Shall I enter it?
Yeah, if you want. Go! Hurry up!
Oh,
quickly!
sorry! Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a completely and utterly random game that we've chosen from a random replay website.
Well, it's not really random. It's GoToGamers.net, and oh my god, that is pretty. Those guys.
This is the map that I have.
And look at the background. It's really fast.
Okay, I don't think we need to worry about the background.
Well, hey, I do.
Okay, anyway, my name.
Your name? Your Milk Juice.
My name is Milk Juice.
And my name.
Oh,
why are we doing this backwards? Isn't this a little bit gay? Like, we're like, oh no, you tell my name.
You take that back. My name is Milk Juice, and I'm joined by the lovely
Ownage Machine of the General's Gentlemen. And this map is freaking awesome. And I think it was Star Station, I think it was called.
I didn't even check that.
It was Star Station.
It was your responsibility.
So we do have some professional gamers, some definitely Koreans, as you probably saw in the load screen, because that was hilarious. I want to keep that.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned, because Koreans are always aggressive, so this is going to be awesome. Like,
what you mean, like personality, like Koreans?
No. Okay,
like, as a country, they're aggressive.
You've watched Korean.
Yeah.
You've watched Korean games, right?
Yeah.
So you know how aggressive they are. It's always just like, oh, so in the first 5 minutes, it's just over. Anyway, down in the bottom right, we have Lucifron.
As the blue Terran, you gonna finish that sentence, buddy, or are you just gonna sit there?
I'm trying to fix the chair because the chair just suddenly broke.
Well,
and meanwhile, in the top left, we have Hope as the red Zerg.
Yeah, my house is pretty dangerous. There's like ninjas and
this is doing like a full-on 90-degree turn because you guys obviously can't see it, but I'm scared. Yeah. Now I quite like Hope as a player.
Do you?
He's very aggressive.
As a Zerg, I love seeing aggressive Zergs. It makes me happy because it's different, unexpected, and exciting.
It reminds you of StarCraft 1 Zerg, I imagine, because StarCraft 1 Zerg was always aggressive.
Really?
Yeah, like if you weren't aggressive as Zerg in Korea, you were not playing right. You would. But
like, what about like wouldn't you lose drones then? If you're being aggressive, there's less drones. Like, what's that about?
No, because Koreans could just manage with that. It was amazing. Like StarCraft 1 was the absolute balls, like
the balls,
like good balls,
like some balls or the balls,
like the balls that I like, you know, those sorts of balls,
the best kind of balls. Anyway,
exactly.
We do have a Reaper, or actually two Reapers coming out of Lucifron, going to be very aggressive against Hope. But will the Overlord actually scout the Reaper on its flight path? No, it doesn't, and that's very big. That's a big deal.
Yeah,
because,
he doesn't know the Reaper's coming, so he might be able to take out quite a few workers. But I mean, Koreans do have, I'm going to be so racist this video. I'm sorry anyone.
Oh no, he scouts it now. Look at that. The Reaper has been scouted.
Oh,
but I think it's too late though, isn't it? Because it's too late. He has the spawning pool now, so he could build some lings. He's building some lings now, but lings aren't, like, slow lings aren't necessarily the best against Reapers anyway. Going for that fast expand from Lucifron as well as Hope. Yeah,
this is going to be quite an effective push, I imagine, because, I mean, it's a very aggressive push to go Reaper, but, I mean, he's probably just going to lose it because he's from Korea. Again, going to be very racist.
I think he may have actually killed it. No, he didn't even kill any... no, he killed one worker.
He killed one worker, but I think that was just the scouting one, so it's not a massive deal at this point.
Actually, keeping that alive. Good work there from Lucifron. And now he has two Reapers, and the more Reapers he has, he can just do more damage against these Zerglings. But are we seeing speed? Yes, we're seeing speed. So once that speed goes down, the Reapers are going to be pretty bad against anything.
And we're seeing two command centers go up. At this stage. I don't know where they're actually going.
There we go, yeah.
There it is.
So it looks like Lucifron is actually expanding behind this Reaper aggression. And that's very good because it forces the Zerg into a lot of lings, perhaps even spines. So then when you get your third base, you just have a much better macro and income than the Zerg.
It's always good to force your opponent into some sort of play that you can manage.
Yeah, but...
because then you can just do whatever you want. And
that's right.
It's great. It's great.
It is great, but will we see this second Overlord from Hope actually scout that third base?
I'm just curious, can that first Overlord down the bottom there, can it see,
Probably not.
No, it can't really see anything useful at this stage.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to reveal it. Because generally people like to leave the Overlord there until a certain time, then they scout the gas. But actually it looks like the Speedlings will push into the base of Lucifron, but he does have a bunker with Reapers and two Hellions.
Oh, this is going to be... Oh, no, he's going away. He probably won't try to push because he's probably scouted the Hellions at this stage.
I really miss the Wings of Liberty Hellions, Reapers, inside of bunkers. They were so good because they just like two-shotted Lings, so they were like insane in bunkers against basically Zealots and Lings.
We do see Hope picking up the third, which
Yes.
is always important for Zerg. It's probably the most important base for Zerg, I'd say, because at that stage...
the first base is pretty good.
The first base is often good, but I mean,
Yes.
the third base is probably the crucial point for any Zerg, because at that point you have the macro, you have the lava coming out, you've got a good steady flow.
You got enough gas for mutas.
Exactly, so everything's sort of going your way if you can get up that third.
And actually, looks like this Ling is gonna. I was gonna say he's probably gonna scout the third base, but no, he's gonna chill at that Xel'Naga tower, probably to scout out some medevacs. Look, we have the Overlord on the side as well as the Xel'Naga tower. So if any kind of medevac play happens, Hope will know it's coming.
Yeah,
and now the Hellions.
He's got some good map control going, and he definitely knows that those Hellions are coming now. So
The Hellions will push out and actually getting Stim. So Stim pack is coming down as well. Double eBay. So it looks like Lucifron is definitely going to go for a Bios type of play.
this is gonna be. Oh no! And so many Lings just go down due to that Hellion push, but he has so many Hellions going in. He's probably going to try and take down that third.
And actually he's trying to wall off with the double eBays with the Queens. He doesn't want to let those Hellions get past into the natural or main base of Hope.
It's a good way of defending with Queens, because even though Queens are good, you definitely want to keep them by your hives or your lava construction.
Oh, we
facilities.
might actually lose. The Queen's knows he's going to deny the creep.
Yeah, that's I think that's good, because that means that he'll have a hard time connecting up to any further expansions, which is
But remember, there was a brief moment when there was no Queens, so Lucifron could have pushed in, but he obviously didn't know that that was happening.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of Lings coming out from Hope,
Yeah.
so that's really interesting given that he's seen the Hellions at this stage.
He's also getting the +1 in melee attacks, so he's actually going to really commit to these Lings.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see some Roaches come out. No, we're going to see some Banelings come out as the
Ooh.
Baneling nest is being produced.
That's interesting. Where was that Baneling nest, I wonder? There it is.
Yeah, and those Lings down at the bottom there are just sort of going to harass.
Bit of run by, bit of scout. I don't think he's going to really kill many like FCVs, is he? Yeah, no, he hasn't killed anything yet. He's just trying to do a bit of scouting, a bit of harassment to know what's going on, what's happening. But there's just more and more barracks coming down from Lucifron.
Yeah, he's going for the 1/1 upgrades for ground attack, ground armor. So both players are sort of at the even stage in terms of upgrades.
Oh no, those ramps are down and the Lings are coming in, so will they get run past? No, they will not. But the Widow Mines may actually take down some of these Lings. But look at the split. He's splitting those Lings up so good. The Widow Mines did not splash them down.
Oh, such good play from Hope here. And we're seeing the Hellions come in. They're probably just going to wipe them away. But that is... how many SCVs is that he's taking
Quite
down?
a fair bit. What? One?
One.
Oh, wow.
Quite a fair bit.
That
by
was
us.
unexpected, yeah.
With that many Lings, I mean, the Widow Mines weren't that effective either, so...
You can kill a lot of Marines, though, but you're not really a big deal.
Yeah, that's actually quite surprising. I would have imagined that there would be much more SCV destruction.
And now here comes a macro hatch in the main base of Hope. Not going for a fourth, but rather that macro hatch.
Yeah, once you get that third down, you've definitely got a good flow happening, so you don't have to worry too much about expanding. But it's always good to expand if you want to.
And now getting the +2 weapons from both Lucifron and Hope at the same time. But another Ling run by.
Oh, this is a lot more effective, but at the same time a lot less effective now that he has the Hellions just coming in.
It was from the right angle though, and that's why.
Yeah, it's he's definitely he's got the right idea going for that better angle, but at the same time he also knows that the Widow Mines are there, so he's going for less Lings going in at first.
So he's attacking in two separate waves of Lings, and the splitting is absolutely nuts.
Yep, that's Korea right there.
That is Korea. It is true. It is definitely Korea.
If you can't micro in Korea, then you're screwed. And these Lings are going to take down yet another SCV. But how many have they taken down at this point?
Well, it's still
Five.
only 5.
Look, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for Hope at this stage. I mean, slow and steady does
There's
win
a lot
the
of
race.
weak ones though, isn't there? There's a lot of weak ones.
Yeah,
but it's clever how he pushed on the left side to bait out the Hellions, so then the right hand side was actually free. There were no Hellions on there, so then the Lings could do their damage without being interrupted by those Hellions.
Yeah, if you're for any good aggression, you definitely want to split, especially with the Widow Mines now, because the Widow Mines do so much splash damage.
Yeah, and now there's just more and more Lings coming out, so that's all he's building is Lings. Lings.
And he has good creep coverage as well, so he'll be able to get his Lings anywhere he wants, and his Queens can come in just for some good AA. But Yeah, it's he's got some good control in terms of vision as well.
Another Ling run by. There's so many of them this time. He's going to kill more of them. But actually, no, he's going to go for the Hellions. What the hell?
What? Oh, that is look, he has taken down Hellions, but the Widowmines do take down
and the
Terran now.
Queens. Oh my god, that turned around so
But the
fast.
Lings! Oh, the Lings and the Banelings! Will they be able to? Oh no, you just.
Yeah, I think the problem was Hope actually like A-clicked during that. If he just had. Oh, he killed a lot though, didn't he?
Yeah, he killed a lot of workers there.
If Hope just left his Lings on hold ground, he would have killed a lot more than if he just... And he wouldn't have lost the Lings by running into those Hellions. Regardless, very effective harassment there. Yep. And now he actually has managed to peak up above Lucifron in that work account.
Yeah, the supply is looking a little bit in Lucifron's favour, but I don't think that's too much of a problem given that Hope has got, you know, a lot of lava coming out. He's got a lot of minerals.
Yeah, he's getting his fourth base and also the macro hatch, whereas now Terran's probably confined in their 3 bases, I would say. So that's no way of looking at it. Yeah, you might say that these run-bys aren't really that effective, but like look how contained Lucifron is in his base, but now there's so many mutas on the field.
Oh, the mutas at last are coming out, and there's an Overseer there just for that little bit of detection, just in case.
Just in case. So now there's 13 mutas, and will the medevac escape? It is actually full of these Marines.
Oh, but we are seeing a massive army finally amassing, going in for... Oh, is this... Oh no, they're leaving just as the Zerglings go in for another harass.
Why doesn't he just get a bunker? He really should get a bunker.
Well, I mean, Koreans are very good at multitasking.
Yeah.
So they never really need
Anyway, there's such a huge push from these Marines.
This is a great push.
And Widowmines, he really needs to push because otherwise he's going to fall behind because he's so contained. And definitely looks like Hope is getting the more bases. But look at the Banelings go down. He's really going to invest in these Banelings against these Marines.
Well, I mean, with that big of an army, you can definitely get away with Banelings.
So the Widowmines are being landed, and so now Hope cannot engage with the Widowmines there. But will the mutas actually deny some of them? Yeah, the Overseer and the mutas are very effective at denying those Widowmines if the Marines aren't in position. But it looks like he's actually going to pronged attack against these Marines. Marines are going to die too.
Oh, that's good work with the Banelings there. They're definitely getting a bit of splash damage in there, but at the same time, it's not... Oh, that actually... I take that back. That was good. That was a very effective defense there.
I absolutely love this. We are seeing Zerg split against Terran. It's like Baneling splits. It's Ling splits against Widowmines now. It's the new thing. Keep up with the meta. Zerg's the one doing splits now.
This is a gripping game. It's a gripping game.
Gripping. Are you feeling gripped?
I'm feeling keen is what I'm feeling.
Oh, where are the Banelings now? Yeah, Hope can't.
The final upgrades for the Marines are finally starting to come out.
But meanwhile, is a expansion coming behind this push? Yes, the expansion is going down. But meanwhile, we just do have this 4th base, and Hope's macro is out of control, but the mutas are going to deny these Widowmines.
He has an insane mineral count at this point, so
yeah,
anything could happen. Anything could happen.
I think Lucifron really needs the Widowmines to deal with the Banelings, because Marines are just not good against the Blings, obviously. And it looks like he's actually going to commit with the Banelings and Lings. Will they get caught out of position, or will Lucifron get out of there with the Marines? Keep running, just keep running, just keep running. And now the Widowmines will show up, and look at this.
This is a massive push.
Wow.
Oh, that is enormous. Those Banelings and those Widowmines are just taking out huge chunks of that army. And, just the supply counts just
going. The Widowmines just pooped on those Lings, but now the mutas are just going to mop up all of the FCVs, and the Lings will do quite a fair bit of damage against the Marines as well, because there's just such few of them. But here comes a Triumphant Marine attack, going to maybe defend this 3rd and 4th base.
Can the mutas take down the... No, they're going to pull away.
Ooh.
That's actually quite a smart move, given that those Widowmines are there.
Yeah, I think if that 4th went down from Lucifron, then he probably would have been out of this game. But meanwhile, yeah, once again, the income count is absolutely out of control, almost doubling Lucifron in the work account.
Oh, well over doubling.
Yep, and now he's going Ultras. Getting Ultras, he's definitely...
This is a smart choice. I mean, Ultras are tough against really big armies, so I mean, this is the next logical step, I'd say.
The mutas don't have any upgrades, though. They only have +1, so they can get pooped on by the Marines, but not when there's 4 of them.
Oh, this is, oh my god, I can't even word it. I just can't even word how I feel right now.
Can you word it?
I mean, look, it's 126 to 165, so it's definitely going in Hope's favour. But at the same time, it's just,
Actually, you were right about Hope being aggressive. That's what he's done the entire game.
Yeah,
Here comes another push, and there's no Widowmines burrow, so actually maybe very effective.
Oh, that's a good work with the supply depots there.
Just in the nick of time to defend that natural base, and now the Marines will actually manage to finish off those workers.
And the mutas go in just to pull them away. Oh, no, he's definitely... Oh, wait, what is he doing? Oh, he's going in for the push, but just he wants to bait them out from the medevacs. And they go to the Widow Mines. The Widow Mines aren't... Oh, no, there go the Widow Mines. And the
What
Widow
is
Mines go back
happening?
down.
I don't know.
And then, oh, no. What is going on?
I don't know.
There's so much uncertainty from both players at this point.
The splits.
And the Lings go in just to try and kill off those unattended Marines.
Hope has to
Oh,
be...
and the Bailings get heaps of those Marines.
the Ling run by.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Hope has to be very careful trying to avoid committing into those Widow Mines. I think that's why we're seeing Hope have really weird angles.
Yeah, I think he just really doesn't want to be caught off guard.
Yeah, he doesn't want to commit into those Widow Mines and just take so many casualties.
Yeah, obviously if the Overseers go in and then go out, that's really bad for him. But, I mean, he has no idea where they are because they're Widow Mines and they can just move around at any point. And the aggression that we're going to see from both of these players, because they're from Korea, cough. I mean, it's just...
Oh wait, Ultralisk are only going down now. I think I mistook the Ultralisk Cavern for the Adrenal Glands upgrade.
Ooh.
Oh well. Oh well, he got the Mutas now, and the Mutas will once again kill these third base FCVs. I feel sorry for them. I would not want to be there because they keep dying, don't they?
Oh, but he can move into his natural base.
He might even kill that.
His natural base, his first base, really easily.
The main
And that's
base.
exactly what he's going to do.
There's nothing, there's no turrets, there's no Marines, there's no Thors.
There's also no SCVs, so there's no points, I would say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is
Oh,
not
look at
good.
that.
I mean, he can get rid of so much if he plays this well.
Once
But
it's just more and more contained.
Oh, he can just walk right there. He can just waltz right in, take care of them with those mutas, but...
Oh, actually, there's a fourth base, but no, we'll be able to get down in time before this huge Ling push.
Oh, the medivacs are just not able to keep up with
Widow
this.
Mines! Widow Mines!
Oh my god, there's so much going on! Both armies are just getting decimated by either side.
Apart from the Mutas, the Mutas are staying alive.
Because the mutas are not being killed by the lack of AA.
Yeah.
Okay, the Marines.
But will the base go down? No, the FCVs are going to over-repair that, and will the Marines actually finish the Mutas off? Good work there, keeping that command center alive. Meanwhile, the fourth is also building stuff, but the fifth has gone down from Hope. So I think, once again, Hope is getting the economic lead. Look at that! 36 to 75 workers, and now the Ultralisks are showing up. So this is looking worse and worse for Lucifron at the moment.
Yeah, it's just double the supply count, so I'd be amazed if Lucifron can actually bring it back.
Yeah, because you just need Marauders against Ultralisks, and will the Marines be able to hold them up? Trying to split the Widow Mine, doing a fair bit of damage against the Ultralisks, and actually, yeah, look, splitting up is very effective. Ultralisks are not very good when they're off creep, getting absolutely kited and decimated with that lack of creep.
Oh, the mobility of Lucifron's, Hope's army is just amazing, but that was a really good defense.
Yeah,
Like,
I think they need more Lings. You need Lings and Ultras. You can't just build only Ultras, because look how slow they are.
yeah, you need good mobility when it comes to Ultras. Like, you need something to surround them and, like, trap them in.
So look at that, he's just been kited. He's just kiting all day long.
Oh, this is so bad. Like, the Ultras just being taken down so easy. Like, look at that supply just drop.
Yep.
Oh.
It's not exactly cost effective at all, but at the very least it means that Lucifron is still contained. That was a terrible push. He just lost everything.
That said, at this point, he could do it.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
I don't really like that. I feel offended by that. It was like a personal attack against me. That's what that push was.
What, just build Ultras, go in. And it looks like
Yeah.
the macro is going back to even almost.
Well, not exactly almost.
Okay,
Actually,
he still only has 44.
Yeah, but he has mules.
SCV.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Going for the planetary on that fourth base, not a bad idea at all, because it's so far away and so exposed to this Ling run-bys, because we know how good Hope is at this Ling run-bys, and once again, no bunker! So these Lings will do quite a fair bit of damage against these unprotected FCVs.
Just what I love about Korean games is there's so much aggression.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're seeing from both of these players.
But now there's Infestors as well. That's exactly what Hope needs to fungal growth down those Marines, so they cannot kite against the Ultralists and Azor to get absolutely mashed up. So look how gas heavy this is. Ultras, Infestors, and Baneling. That's
he knows exactly what he needs to do. It's just a mass Marine Marauder army. So he knows exactly what he needs to do. He needs to go Banelings, he needs to go Fungal Growth, he needs to go Ultras, just to decimate these large numbers.
I think you need Ghosts to EMP down the Infestors, maybe even tanks.
Yeah, I mean, Ghosts typically aren't used that much because they're
They're hard. Like, they're
very hard to get to.
It's because Infestors, like, it's so much bigger than High Templars.
Yeah.
But it's still very important, because EMPing Infestors can just change the course of a battle. But I think with the Infestors, if those fungal growths do go down, then I think there is no chance for Lucifron to actually kite away from the Ultralisks, and Azeroth gets eaten.
I mean, hopefully he can split his army up enough to, like, not be completely decimated.
That is the key word for this game.
But I'm just
split.
There is a very sneaky medivac at the bottom left.
the Planetary is doing some splash damage to the Banelings, but now here comes a huge push.
All the SCVs are just going down from those Banelings. And there's a massive fungal.
Oh, the fungal and the Ultra Swarm.
Oh no! Oh no, the medevacs can't do anything either. Oh! All those Marines.
But the Widow Mines will not do much at all because basically the fungal growth was just too much. The Marines can't kite, and when the Marines can't kite, they get their faces munched in and eaten.
There's the GG! Oh! GG! Oh man.
GG. Yeah,
Oh,
so...
man. Just, so much aggression.
How many Oz?
About 50.
This is terrible. Yes! So we did see, like just recently, we saw that Ultralisks really need support. You can't just build Ultralisks. You need Lings, Infestors, or Creep to actually make them not get kited. But I think that was just absolutely amazing seeing how aggressive Hope was, because it just contained Lucifron so hard, so he couldn't expand and got out macroed out of this game.
Yeah, I mean, Ultras are amazing, but you do definitely need support for them.
Yep.
But like, if you can split up your army as the opposing player, which obviously didn't happen in time, but if you can do that, like, it's just, the Ultras become completely useless.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is it's a beautiful idea, but ultimately, Lucifron just wasn't good enough.
I also liked how we saw the fact that I don't think Lucifron could medevac drop at all, because the entire time he was getting his ass handed to him, so he just couldn't push out, he couldn't drop, and that's really what you need to against Zerg. You need to be aggressive, you need to harass them, but you can't when there's Lings in your base all the time.
I noticed towards the end there, he was trying to get a sneaky medevac drop going in there, but unfortunately
the vision was just too good.
Yeah, it was like,
Lucifron just, Hope had every vision. But yes, so well done to both players, and absolutely shout out for Hope for being a baller, being very aggressive, and that will sum up any last words for today.
So I have been Milk Juice.
And I have been, or rather I am Ownage Machine.
Ooh,
but I will not transform back into someone else after the end of this game. So, ta-ta for now.
So long.